Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is Power Play, and we're joined, as always, by Chris Kaminsky. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Brian. How are you?
Doing quite well. Excited to talk a little bit about hockey today. We covered this story a little bit before, but it finally has a conclusion. Do you want to fill the listeners in on what's happening with Jack Eichel?
Yeah, so a little while back, I talked about how Jack Eichel wanted out of Buffalo.
Hmm.
And the reason, of course, being that he has a herniated disc in his neck and he
Hmm.
needs a procedure done, but the team wasn't going to support this procedure
Right.
for whatever reason it was.
Yeah, I
And that,
remember we had talked about that being kind of weird that like the player and team would be so diametrically opposed on something to the point where the relationship completely broke down.
yeah, and it's not even like this is the only notable case of that happening in the NHL. We of
Mm,
course talked about Vladimir Tarasenko a few
mm,
months ago, which nothing has happened yet on that front. So who knows?
right. But at least we have movement here.
Yes, yes. So Jack Eichel has been moved. Buffalo traded him to Vegas for Peyton Krebs, who's a very young player. He's like 20 years old.
Mm,
Um, and he's a winger. And then another winger, Alex Tuck, who's in the league for a little while.
mm,
And a third round draft pick, and oh no, Vegas is getting a third round draft pick.
mm,
And yeah, and a couple of picks.
right. And so does this free up Eichel to get this surgery done?
Yes, actually. So one of the things that was contingent on where he would land is who would allow him to have the surgery because right
Right.
now he can't. Right now he can't even play.
Mm,
So what's the use of trading for a player that can't play if you're not gonna support the procedure?
yep.
Which I guess the two teams that were super in on him were the Calgary Flames and the Vegas Golden Knights.
Mm,
Flames made there are rumors that the Flames made a very interesting offer though. They offered Buffalo Matthew Tkachuk
okay.
for Jack Eichel, which is that sort of had the internet going for a little while. That fell through for whatever reason. I think
Mm,
that would have been a great return for Buffalo.
mm,
Matthew Tkachuk is one of the top players in the league, and Jack Eichel, when he is healthy, is an elite player.
right.
Ultimately, though, he went to Vegas. Vegas absolutely won this trade
Right.
because now they're getting a player who's very happy to be there. He's been posting on his Twitter, he's been posting on Instagram, putting videos out. He's very happy to be in Vegas.
Mm,
Um, he's happy that he's going to get his procedure done,
right.
yeah, like and alleviate a lot of the physical pain that he's been
Mm,
feeling. Every time I see him do an interview, I'm always like, how is this dude talking right now, knowing
right.
what the injury is?
Mm. No, I mean, yeah, you're right. It's kind of crazy that he just had to like live in pain because he was at a weird like stalemate with his employer. Like, it's very
And, that,
strange.
and that's actually something which the NHL has been sort of bringing to light a little more
Mm.
is unrelated to the Jack Eichel stuff. Carey Price is back.
Mm. Yes.
And we did find out why he entered the player safety or the player assistance program.
Okay. Tell us about that.
So it's actually so his statement that he put out basically he went in there for substance abuse,
Mm-hmm.
prescription painkillers,
Yep.
and according to him, he said it was getting so bad that I was starting to like lose control of my life.
Right.
And there have been a few other instances of this happening in recent years in the
Mm.
NHL. I just saw an article the other day that was specifically about this and the rise of substance abuse in the NHL. Um, and so I think, and this is getting back to Jack Eichel. Now that one of the things that he posted about was, I hope that my experience can help teams realize that they need to help their players and let their players have control over their own bodies.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean it's a great point, and like you never want to see someone in a position like Carey Price where he probably just from the wear and tear of being a hockey player, like taking pain medication and then super easy thing to get hooked on. I mean, how many people, just regular everyday people in the United States, have gotten hooked on painkillers? Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's really good that he not only went and sought help before it got too out of control, but he's like feeling comfortable enough to talk about it to maybe help other players out there who are in a similar position.
I think that's the ultimate goal.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the more this goes public, maybe the more comfortable players will be getting help.
Yeah.
It was just good to see, and I'm glad that Jack Eichel is getting the help. Him and his neck are the true winners of this trade.
Right. Yeah.
Like he's gonna get what he needs, maybe save him a lot of future problems, and he's on a much better team than Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, he might win a championship maybe at some point. Do we know what the timetable for his return? Do you think he'll play this year, or do you think this is kind of like a next year thing?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't know like how the rehab goes or anything.
We haven't heard much about the actual procedure yet. So like I'm 99% sure he hasn't gotten it yet. But now he's on a team that's going to allow him to have it. I would say I don't know if he's going to come back this calendar year. But maybe by like January or February.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I'm.
Yeah. Again, we're not doctors on this show. Yeah. We're two massholes talking about sports. That's pretty much how you can describe anything on this channel. It's just
that's the only thing that I have in common with Joe Rogan.
Right. Yeah.
I am a doctor.
Yeah. So if anyone needs any advice about medicine or vaccines, come to Chris. He's as qualified to answer those questions as Joe Rogan is. Oh man! All right, Chris. Anything else you want to touch on before we get on out of here for this one?
Nope. I guess I just have one question for you. Who's a bigger idiot, Evander Kane or Aaron Rodgers?
Oh God. Oh my God, dude! It's so hard. It's so hard. I guess like at least Aaron Rodgers didn't forge his thing, but he forged it in the court of public opinion. But Evander Kane did a crime, like an actual crime. So neither of them look good.
Supposed to be coming back either like this week or next.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything about that. So
it's bad. I did a video about it. If anyone's watching and hasn't seen it, you can check that out. Where, I feel like I don't think I was too tough on him. I think I was the right amount of tough, trying to like describe the situation. I could have been a lot harder. Like he could have really went in on him, but you know what? Mark Hamill's shit talking him on Twitter. If Mark Hamill ever shit talks me on Twitter, I feel like that'd be like a huge blow. So I don't even need to like pile on. Fucking Luke Skywalker coming for you on Twitter is not good.
Coming after you, then what side are you really on?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man! All right, Chris, where can they find you online?
Always tweeting hockey news, Bruins. Not so much shitting on the Leafs lately.
Now.
I got my just desserts earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to talk about that.
No. Man.
That's at Chris _Uminski.
All right, go follow him there. You can follow me on Twitter at @thefakeumar. That's BMARR. The channel's on Twitter at Wicked Good Sport or at WG Everything. Instagram, Wicked Good Everything. Twitch at twitch.tv/Wicked Good Everything. What else? TikTok, search Wicked Good Everything or search Wicked Good Sports. I need to make more TikTok content just in general. It's hard.
I only just made a TikTok today because one of my friends texted me and was like, I'm TikTok famous now.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, maybe if you can get him to give us some tips on what we can do to improve our TikTok standing, that could be good. So watch out. We're going to be TikTok famous sooner or later. All right. Chris, thank you so much for your time.
All right.
And thank you all for listening. Have a great weekend. I think this will probably be the last video of the week. Depending. I also have a Dolphins video I have to record tonight after we get destroyed by the Ravens, presumably. So that could also be the last one. Regardless, have a great weekend.
You can go ahead and score 3 touchdowns then.
Yeah. I was kind of well, maybe it'll be a blowout, and then I can just start filming the video early. Oh, man. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.